So, nobody in their right mind would book a one-way ticket to Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Right? Literally since as long as I can remember, I've been obsessed with The Outsiders. You know that book they made you read in 7th grade that literally nobody gives a flying fuck about? That's the one. I have been thinking about going to Tulsa, Oklahoma literally for as long as I can remember. So no one would go with me because it's Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I got the tickets myself. But I have a friend in Virginia. I told him I was going to Tulsa and he decided to come too. We have 2 days to hit every single filming location from the Outsiders movie in a rental car that we decided to get yesterday. We're gonna go to the Outsiders Museum. We're gonna go to the custom Outsiders Airbnb, which I am so indescribably excited for. This is gonna be the best spring break ever.
Hello, handsome.
You're done. This is Jason. I have known Jason for just about 5 years now. We actually met on Discord over the pandemic through a mutual friend in a server that doesn't really exist anymore. Unconventional meet cute, I will give you that. But honestly, it's kind of us coded. Jason's from Richmond, Virginia. He's 2 years out of George Mason University. He works in IT, and he's one of my best friends. Honestly, I could not have asked for a better travel partner for this particular trip. What is it that we're doing?
We are going to the Goodwill, and we are going to scout out outfits for each other, and that's what we're wearing tomorrow, so I hope it's good.
I too hope it fits.
I sure hope so.
We look pretty.
I hope so.
Yeah. And you know the problem is he would eat in that too.
I'm really excited to see the Outsiders place where we're going to be staying at the Airbnb. I think it's going to be super cool, and I think, honestly, it's the thing I've been looking forward to the most. I only know one other person that's as invested in the Outsiders as whoever made this Airbnb appears to be.
Oh really? Who could that be?
I don't know. It's strange. I think they might be holding a camera right now.
Okay, so something that I did not know until Jason just pointed it out to me. This is our Airbnb. And that is the Outsider's house. I had no idea that they were right next to each other.
What's behind you?
The Outsiders house, of course. What else would it be?
I think we should check out our Airbnb.
I think it's time. Let's go. Get over here. Too close. Probably just the cord above you. We got 2 of them.
Oh my gosh, I can have my honeymoon here. And some poor guy can hang out with me. They have a picture of Daddy.
In the flesh.
Needless to say, the next 10 minutes were essentially the same. This is Hoodie!
Oh my god!
It's probably before this Fuck, Meryl!
I'm gonna find postcards tomorrow.
Oh my god, it just gets cool.
I wish my bedroom looked like this.
And it's Ponyboy with his copy of Gone with the Wind because that's the book he reads, not Great Expectations like Brody Grant from the 2023 Broadway musical would lead you to believe. Clearly I'm not still salty. Is this everything you dreamed of more?
I'll tell you right after I watch the movie.
I'm dead. We haven't even seen the movie. We're gonna watch the movie tonight, and Jason's gonna have as much enthusiasm afterwards as I have, right?
Stay gold.
We've gone through and we've picked out most of the accessible and still standing filming locations from The Outsiders because a lot of them were demolished, which is unfortunate as but we're gonna go through and what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go location by location to all the ones we can find, and we're gonna check them out, and you will see us there.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Why is it 2 minutes away? If there's one thing I've learned about Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's that you could throw a rock and hit literally everywhere. Everywhere is like right over there. If it's not across the street, it's 2 minutes away. Wanna go drive-in?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The Admiral Drive-In. Holy shit. You look like you walked out of the Outsiders movie and you're like, what happened? Circle Cinema. The opening scene of the director's cut. Let's do it. This gas station that Soda Pop worked at?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Outsiders DX station. Yeah, that's actually terrifying. Drug and gun free zone. Don't tell Dallas. Danny Boy O'Connor says here, what's your favorite restaurant in Tulsa and what do you order? Mr. Tacos, coming from LA, biggest worry was that there wasn't going to be authentic Mexican food, but this is just as good if not better. I get the carne asada tacos. It looks fire. Sorry. It looks fuego.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good.
That's really good. I'm so happy. And he's so Ken.
Have you guys been in yet?
Once, briefly.
The living room and dining room floors are the original. As you can see in this picture underneath the fireplace, we tore everything down to the sticks. It did take us 3.5 years to do it. We started this entire project with just this one poster. That's the only, in a broken house. Red leather bound script is what the Socs would have got. So the greasers got pieces of paper. So to build up the animosity between the guys, Socs were treated like royalty during the making of this. Even though they had the less parts, they got the higher food buyouts, top rooms of the hotels, to go drink mimosas, etc. And it really worked because like when you see that first hit in the Rumble, when Pony gets tagged, that's a real hit. I was doing a private tour with Rob on his birthday. He turned 18 on the set, so he wanted to turn his 50 whatever birthday here as well. So Susie, Hinton, myself, Rob, and his kids came here. He said, tell everybody these 3 things. Tour's over, you can go home. So 1, he would never have been famous without the towel scene. So he brought back 6 towels, signed them, we got to auction off 4 of them. Second thing, he's the only actor that can still fit in his wardrobe. Third thing, he was taller than Patrick Swayze. Over here, you'll have Soda and Pony's room. We did have Tommy come back, redo the composition book. We looked high and low for the original. After 2 years of searching, we found out there was not an original, pretty much. You know, Tommy's, I was 14, I shot spitballs at Patrick Swayze. There's not one, but there probably would have been 2 dozen. So he came back and redid this one for us. David Burnett was shooting this photo shoot. The catering table was set up behind him. Leif Garrett was getting food off the catering table. And that's when Ralph yelled out, save the food for the real actors. This picture was taken on accident of them breaking character. And they ended up going with that as the promotional shot because it showed their true selves. Susie did not like this for the longest time because she said when she wrote this book, there was no laughing in The Outsiders. It wasn't until we ended up getting the other copies of David Burnett's photos that she really remembered how much she loved that day.
When we went to go visit the Outsiders Museum and did the tour, He talked about The Outsiders, and it was like in a literal sense about The Outsiders, but it was also so much more than that. The demographic of young adults coming of age in the 60s, like the 1960s versus today in 2025, are two completely different worlds. And yet they're kind of exactly the same. Growing up feeling like you don't belong. The fact that I had to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma to see that is a little crazy. But you know what? I would go to Tulsa again. Shit. I'd go to Tulsa a third time. And genuinely just the biggest, most indescribable thank you to Jason for coming with me. Not just to see the Outsiders Museum, but to like be kids again in Oklahoma. We genuinely went so far and saw so much and did so many things. We climbed a train, bro. Shit. Like, I don't know the last time you tried to convince someone to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma with you to see a museum and literally no other reason, but it's hard. People are busy. People have things to do. Thank you for just being a kid again with me. It means so much. And for properly celebrating the fact that we finally saw The Outsiders. I would not have wanted it any other way than what we did. Stay gold, Pony Boy.
Yes, actually, so yeah.
Here.
Fantastic.
Yay, we made it. What are you celebrating?
Staying gold.
Yay. Oh, slay. Should we do this color and then write we stayed gold?
We sent it.
Yeah, I think he sent it.
Most people get stuck here for life.
Sepia filtered in all fields.
I used to glorify how cool and Luke was free. He wasn't tied to anything.
Free Will is awesome.
Free Will is awesome.
On the screen. I looked and knew me like a king. And now I look at what my brothers do for me. They're the reason that I'm standing.
This book genuinely changed my life. And I could not be more grateful that it was in the way that it did. And don't forget to stay gold.
To be so honest, I don't know where we are, but I'm happy. This is just how I usually spend my Sunday afternoons. Climb abandoned trains, sit on the roof of them. You do too, don't you?
Totally.
Name's Two-Bit Matthews. I'm a greaser.
I've been expecting you.
Alright. Bro said let's climb a castle in Tulsa. Is it for
Tell me
children?
this isn't safe.
This is kind of sick.
Children are speaking.
And I finally began like this.